Here's the final result of flowers I'll teach you to paint. And it's really not as hard as you think. This is a beginner level video. Thanks to the brushes I got off of TikTok Shop, painting organic things like leaves and flowers really has never been easier. I was a little skeptical when I first saw them, but let me show you how they work. As always, rinse off your new brushes first. I'm going to apply the floral color to the belly of the brush, the fat part, because it holds a lot of color in water. And then I'm going to apply the stem color to the fine point of the brush, and you'll see why. For the first stroke, start at the bottom of the paper with the fine tip only. You're going to paint the stem without any leaves. And then you'll use the belly of the brush by rolling the brush to create really organic floral patterns. Then you'll use the fine tip to touch up any details that you don't like and connect any parts of the flower, and we'll repeat this process. I love how well this brush holds on to pigment. You don't actually have to re-dip the color unless you want a darker saturation of pigment. Once you have as many flowers as you're going to want on your page, you're going to clean your brush off and dip it fully in green paint only, and this is to make the leaves. I started a little backwards here, but it's actually easiest if you start from the end of the leaf and then drag the brush back into the stem. You can see how easily that forms an organic leaf shape, and I'll show you again with this other flower. It just turns out so lovely every time. Even if it's not exactly what you intended, it always looks like an organic leaf, and I just love how easy this brush makes it. And again, you can just use the fine point to touch up any details. Art-wise, I probably could have stopped here, but I wanted to see how well this brush would paint around the figures and create a background, so I tried stenciling in a mosaic sky, and it went pretty well. I started by stenciling it with water and then filling in the color as I went, so because of that, I rinsed off my brush a lot more than I would have needed to if I had just been using straight pigment the whole time. The unique qualities of this paintbrush, being the fine tip and the belly, actually allowed me to use one brush to fill in all of these different types of spaces, from the really small space to the larger one. I painted a couple other pieces with this brush that just turned out really fun and flowy, and